Seriously? Hello, Kitty?
Wow. Holy cow. Okay, so yeah, I'm sorry this is a bit late. I had other things going. I didn't get around to doing this as often as I should, but basically yeah, tensions are running high in Breaking Bad, and Hello Kitty is running wild too. But basically I think the last episode closed out with Jesse. He found out basically about everything, about Mike, what happened with Brock and everything, and basically knows what is responsible for everything. So what he does is emotions are running high, and he basically breaks into Walter's house and basically throws gasoline everywhere, and it's presumed that he's going to light the house on fire. But the preview showed that the house is still intact, so you know, we're wondering what happened, what stopped him, whether they moved into a new house or whatever it was. But basically it turns out that Hank stopped Jesse from lighting the house on fire, and as I predicted a couple of weeks ago, that they were going to work together once Jesse found out about everything. So it's sort of an unholy alliance, you know, they still don't like each other, but it's for a greater cause of taking down Walt. So basically Jesse is basically living at Hank's house at the moment and trying to find out information and trying to find out how Walter's mind works and everything. And basically the plan is, it's basically Hank has taken hold of Jesse's phone, listening to all the voicemails from Walt, and just finding out what's happening, how they're working, everything like that. And basically Walt wants to meet up with Jesse and basically talk things out or sort things out. But there's this idea of that's been floating around about killing Jesse. And initially Walt was against it, but he's like starting to come around to the idea that maybe Jesse needs to be taken out of the equation. And so they basically arranged to meet up, but Jesse is basically wearing a wire. It's a really interesting scene because you see Walt waiting in a bench with his back turned, basically waiting for Jesse, and Jesse wants to sneak up on Walt. But there's this other guy that's like basically looking at Jesse, and it's speculated that this guy and Walt are basically working together. So Jesse basically says, you know, I'm not falling for it, I'm not falling for your shit. And basically what happens is Jesse tells Walt, yeah, nice try, there's got to be another way to take him down. And it turns out that Walt and this guy, they didn't know each other, they weren't working at all. I started to think they were. It's kind of implied that they were, but they kind of weren't. Who knows? So basically Walt orders a hit on Jesse. So yeah, Jesse's not safe. I don't think he is at the moment. But yeah, Walt, I don't know. He's still trying to bullshit his way through everything, like the gasoline. Like basically what he tries to pull off is that the story is that a tank exploded while he was getting gas for his car or something like that, and basically that's why he stinks of gasoline, when in actuality he actually doused himself in gasoline to pass over, and there was gasoline all over the floor. And Skylar doesn't buy it, you know, she's heard this bullshit before, all these elaborate stories and everything. But she basically says tells Walt to sort it, like fix this problem that they have. And so, yeah, with that, Sorry, I'm just trying to collect my thoughts here. I'm just thinking. Yeah, like I said, that basically leads into what happens with Jesse. But it's just a lot that's happening. Like, oh man, like killing Jesse. I don't know. I think if they did, they were doing Jesse a lot of favors, because Jesse has been through hell, and I think he just wants to bring all to an end. And how that's gonna happen, I'm not sure.